Here are 10 ways to make HCR2 better, in my opinion. I know these list videos generally use clips from other people, but I didn't do that, so I'll be relying a little more on my words. So yeah, enjoy the video. Number 1. Make Echo work on lowrider in friendly challenges. So as you can see, this person L has Echo equipped on the lowrider in this challenge. So let's watch this. Now naturally, the start boost will work twice. Like that, which is pretty much basically how they win the race, right? So now watch this. Now I'm gonna play it, and you would expect my start boost to work as well, work twice. But no, my start boost just gives up. The Echo just gives up, and I don't get a second start boost. So essentially, any lowrider challenge with the Echo, you just can't beat unless you hack. So I'd say that's a pretty big issue. So fingers off, yeah. Please make Echo work on lowrider challenges. I don't know why that doesn't work. It's kind of stupid. Number 2, make hydraulic tunes carry over to the lowrider in friendly challenges. So as you can see here, this person L has a specific hydraulic setting for lowrider, meaning their front wheel, they set their front wheel to be lower than their back wheel, which allows them to get a more optimal start. Now you would expect my lowrider to have the exact same thing going on, but no, both of my wheels are at the same tune, at the same hydraulic tune, which in this case seems to be 2020. So now it doesn't have like it doesn't make like a huge deal in like some maps, but for some other maps, the hydraulic tunes are very important. So essentially you just can't like use those things. So you will not be able to get whatever optimal start or optimal run that you're able to get with specific set hydraulics. So please, Fingersoft, fix this as well. So yeah, this challenge you just can't beat. So yeah, please fix those two things. Number 3, make muscle car be able to jump shock while driving backwards. Now, watch this. I'm going to drive forward, and then I'm going to jump shock. Beautiful, right? Now, let's say you're in like a sticky situation, so you have to jump shock while driving backwards to get out of that like situation. So let's say I'm driving backwards. Oh no, I can't jump shock. Also, I also can't jump shock when I'm standing still because of the burnout feature. Now, I don't know, like I get the standing still you can't jump shock thing, but I feel like they could somehow like make a workaround. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just being crazy and there's like some smarter reason that you can't jump shock while driving backwards. But like I feel like you should be able to do it as long as you don't hold it. As long as you don't hold both pedals while driving backwards, I feel like you should be able to like activate the jump shocks. So maybe like you could drive backwards, you could like tap both pedals real quick, and then you could keep holding it if you wanted to burn it out. So yeah, I think it would be amazing if you could jump shock while driving backwards with this pretty darn good car. So it would be able to actually, get out of some bad situations. Because I have died in some situations with this car because I've been able to jump shock while driving backwards. Now let me know if like there is actually like a valid reason why you can't do that. But for now, I'm going to stick with this. So this would be a good way to make HCR2 better in a small way. Number 4. Make frenzies available after you become legend rank in the cup, or whatever you call it, season points. Yes, that's what you call it, season points. So on the normal like season road, there are frenzies scattered throughout, which gives you resources like coins, parts, rerolls, like these like thingies. I forgot what they're called. But so those are pretty darn useful. But after you get to 50k, I don't know when exactly it stops, but I'm pretty sure it's after you get to 50k. You just stop getting frenzies, I'm pretty sure. So I don't see why that should be that way. Like, you should just, like, you can just add a little more incentive for cup grinding, and I don't see why that should just stop after you reach 50k, because, I mean, like, seriously, why not? Like, that's the main question, why not? So, I think it would just be a small benefit if Fingersoft, like, allowed the frenzies to be obtainable after 50k, so at the same intervals, or, like, at bigger intervals, I don't know. But even just that, I think that would be great. So I would have a little more reason to play the game. Just reasons to play the game, I guess. I don't even know. It's not even just a reason to play the game. It's just like a nice little thing that I want. Maybe it's not like logically defensible, but I still think it would make the game a little bit better, you know? Number 5. Make Mastery XP obtainable even when your current Mastery is full, so that you don't have to spend 1 million coins before being able to obtain Mastery XP again. So let's say I want to grind monowheel Mastery for some diabolical reason. So let's say I'm poor. So let's say I get to 75k XP and I have core strength. I can get core strength, but I don't have 1 million coins. But I still want to grind monowheel mastery to make the most of my time, right? So I should be able to, in my opinion, you should be able to keep grinding monowheel mastery and get XP points for the next mastery without being blocked by a paywall, because that seems completely unnecessary. It seems completely unnecessary. Coins, I feel like, should be a separate factor than your playtime. At least that is my opinion. And that has happened to me a couple times. Now, as you can see, I'm kind of wealthy now, but like before I started saving up coins for like no reason, that did happen to me. So until I got to 1,000,000 coins, essentially I had no reason to play with that vehicle because I wasn't getting any mastery XP, and I think that unbalances some things a little bit. So that's just my opinion. But I have heard a lot of people agree with that. So I believe that should be changed, and I think that would make the game a little bit better, just these little things that will make the game better. And I will get to the bigger things, like I said, as I get further on. Number 6, friendly challenges should not cost gems to retry. So let me play this challenge real quick. Or you know what? Let's say this is for like a tournament, or I just want to like try to beat this, right? So let's say I do this, and then oh no, like let's say my finger slips and I I die. Okay, I would have probably just lost the challenge, right? But let's just say like I lost the challenge. Now I want to retry, but it costs the gem. Oh no. And gems, like not every player is abundant in gems, right? And friendly challenges, like I don't see any reason why they should cost the gem to retry. Like I don't really see any reason. Now I understand that maybe it was like a more of a conceptual thing when the game was in its early stages, but I feel like at this point, like we don't need, like I don't feel like the concept fits anymore. Like I know, well actually I don't know why it was originally added to cost a gem to retry. It's just kind of stupid. And for like some players, like for me that play tournaments, like it just really drains your bank when you're retrying these challenges over and over again. And I don't really know why it should cost a gem. I mean, it's just simple as that. I don't know why it costs a gem to retry the challenges. So just like make them free. Like yeah, just please make them free. That's all for this one. Number 7. Now this is one that almost everyone has been talking about, and people want this. Now it's not Mythics, just people have been talking about it for years. Now let's say, I wanna try to get a world record for, I don't know, like a slow vehicle, like snowmobile. So I don't know the strat. So let me go to the leaderboard and see. Oh dear, no, I don't know what it is. I don't know. Wait, what am I supposed to use? How am I supposed to know? Right? I maybe if you're lucky, it'll be their signature challenge, but it's not. And also, if you look at it, 18.5, I'm pretty sure that doesn't even make it onto the, all vehicle leaderboard. So there really isn't any way you can find it, especially if you're not on Discord or you just don't have contact or you just don't talk. I don't know. It would be so much better if you could just watch all these vehicle-specific replays. Like, surely the replays are stored somewhere because they're ghosts on that specific person's device, right? So if there could be some way to just, like, publicize that, I don't know if it would just, like, crash the game because it was so much data. I don't really know how any of it works, but, like, I'm just thinking that, like, for, like, let's say Vu, like, if they're playing bottom US Chopper, they have the replay, they have the ghost stored on their device. So if Fingersoft could just, like, put that, like, on here so that we could use the footage, I mean, I think that would be pretty darn nice, That would be nice. And also a lot more entertaining because there would be so many more replays to watch as well. So I just think that would be really cool. And I think most of the player base agrees. Number 8. Echo should only work with fuel. Now, I know this is highly controversial, and I know that Fingersoft probably won't, like, change anything. But this isn't even because I'm a competitive player. Like, I'm not even that competitive. That would be a stretch to say. But this is more of a personal reason. I love no fueling, and I just wish, like, it would stay normal. It's not even because I'm competitive. It's just something personal. Like, I guess I'm just longing for the old days, and I don't like change. I don't know. You can call me an unk, but there's just something that feels off about no fueling becoming so easy when it was originally one of the, like, best skills that you had to learn. Now, I know that it still takes skill, and I know the skill, like, gap, or like the skill ceiling will probably rise in proportion, but it'll still feel wrong. And all these, like, unbelievable records, I don't know, maybe I'm just talking about this, like, I don't know, pretend I'm like a grandpa, like, watching, like, all the new, like, iPhones come out, and, like, I just miss my old like, flip phone. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. But, this is something that has been widely echoed, and I know there are opponents to this, such as Pro Racer, and maybe I'll cover that in another video where I try to, like, make a logical argument. I don't even know. But I honestly think if Echo could like work only with fuel, obviously a lot of things would have to be reversed. But it's just like a pipe dream. It is a dream. Number 9, give us a guaranteed or an easier progression for mythic parts. I am not spending 5,000 gems to get a guaranteed mythic part and have to reroll using like tons of tokens and rerolls to get the guaranteed part I want. I don't know how you would implement it, but the time is not too late. Mythics are still fairly new, and you can't really grind for these. Like, some people may have spent gems, but even if you change it now, even if you give us like a mythic part like every week or every month, or like make it guaranteed in the team chest above a certain level, I mean, even that would be great, because otherwise getting mythic parts are just a tad too complicated. Now, I know there are actually numerous ways to get it, like get a canyoneer, you might have a chance. Grind cubs, get a champion chest, legendary chest, epic, or not legendary, epic chest, you have a chance. Team chest, you still have a chance. I mean, but I feel like they should add a lot more ways to get it, just to balance. I don't know, but you gotta balance it somehow, like balance the economy. I feel like the economy of HCR2 is like falling. I mean, it's been falling, but it's okay. Well, okay, I have to. It's so ridiculous how much I have to scroll down on these leaderboards. But that's for another time. So yeah, give us a guaranteed mythic progression. I don't have like a specific idea. A lot of other players do, and Fingersoft, surely they have some smart people working for them, right? Like, they're a game company, and they've got to be hiring some smart people. So unless all the people they're hiring are just like greedy Scrooge McDucks, surely they can think of some way to make this game better by giving a easier, more stable mythic progression. Number 10, acknowledge your community.